Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. I'm appalled by this bill. I'm appalled by this legislation. And I've been trying to think why. And what I think we have, the conclusion I've reached is that we've got two genuinely opposing worldviews conflicting tonight, where we in these benches have a fundamentally different view from our perspective on behalf of Scotland's best interests than the members opposite. Not illegitimate, but different. We're two nations going in two different places, two different directions, with different ambitions. And this bill cuts across deep, visceral principles of my party. We believe in the rule of law. We're a constitutional party. We believe in multilateral, rules-based order. We have a clear vision of where we want Scotland to fit into that organised, binding international solidarity. We believe that agreements should be honoured. I wouldn't have thought that was a controversial statement, but it is in the face of this bill, and it shames this House that we're even considering it. Yeah. We believe that the people best placed to make decisions for Scotland are the people who live in Scotland. And in 1997, by 74%, the people of Scotland endorsed that principle, endorsed a model of devolution that said specifically that unless specifically reserved to this place, decisions should be made in Scotland by our democratic authorities. Yes. And it's that bill, it's that principle that this bill undermines. Members should be in no doubt. The operation of this bill is a wholesale, calculated, deliberate reversal of the devolution principle. There's no amount of bluster, not that we've heard much of it. You've all gone quiet. They've all gone quiet, Mr. Deputy Speaker. There's no amount of bluster will distract from that. It's there in the bill for all to see. In clause 46, there's an explicit assumption of budgets in Scotland without Scotland's consent. In clause 48, there's the power of subsidies explicitly assumed, again without Scotland's consent. In part 1 on the mutual recognition rules, it's clear that the operation of the UK internal market will undermine out of existence the competence and capacity of the Scottish authorities to make different decisions. And in the most egregious part for me, part 4, on the role of the Competition and Markets Authority, for people who talked about unelected bureaucrats, here's unelected bureaucrats on steroids. People who will sit above each and every public organisation and authority in Scotland and gainsay every budget and every decision going forward. A politically appointed death panel that will sit above every democratic decision of every organisation in Scotland. We reject it. It's not in Scotland's name. This is a bad bill. It undermines devolution. It actually strengthens the case for independence if the members opposite really want to have some pause. This House should reject this appalling piece of legislation.
Yeah.